Hey, you guys, welcome. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing this Friday night, y'all? We just got back from eating. Y'all know. Most of the time on Friday and Saturday nights, I've went and, filled my belly up. Come on back. So, all right, y'all, let's get to it. When you're hopping on, hit the heart button. Tonight's word is club. Club. We're going to do another club project, y'all. Club project, okay? I'm loving this. And I think the reason I love it so much is because I don't want the summer to go away. Y'all, I even had to wear bright colors today. Like, I feel like the summer's just slipping by me, y'all. I don't love it. Okay, so we're going to use a little Dollar Tree canvas. This one is the, 8 by 10 canvas, okay? And we're going to do a reverse canvas little dealio. So we're going to take this off, and then I'm also going to use a little embroidery hoop. Now, I bought a big pile of embroidery hoops the other day at a thrift store for $5, y'all, and it was like, there's probably 20 in there. So this is just one of those, and I'm just going to, I think I might stain it a little bit because I'm going to stain this frame. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see what it looks like. And I'm going to use, this is just some fabric from the Dollar Tree, from the little, the little crafter square. Just some red fabric. And I'm actually going to use chalk on the fabric tonight, not ink, because I will not be washing this. So if it's something you're going to wash or something you're going to, drink out of, something like that, you're going to have to, make sure to use the appropriate things on the appropriate things, if you know what I mean. But because this is just a decoration and not something I'm going to wear, I'm just going to use chalk, okay? So let's take this off first, and I think we'll just cut it off, y'all. Most of the time, I struggle with cutting this off because it kind of stresses me out a little bit. I feel like I need to take it off appropriately, but it takes so long, y'all. So let's just take it off. Let's take it off. Excuse me. I done got a tickle right then. Okay. See, I always just hate taking it off. I feel like I'm gonna make it too short, but oh well. Let's just do it, y'all. Okay, all you do is cut, and see, I already cut it. Something just stresses me to do it this way. Just cut it off like that. I do it by the little, there's staples on the back here, y'all. This is just a canvas. Your typical artist canvas, art canvas. But I like to do the reverse canvas on it. We're going to re-staple it on. I know, it sounds crazy. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Waylon and Stella, if you're watching. Y'all, that's my niece and then my great niece and nephew. They watch me. I think it's so funny. I love it. And then my mother-in-law may watch me tomorrow. So, hey, Connie, if you see this, remember, I'm not able to talk to you. Y'all, she watches me the next day, and she knows we laugh about this, but she watches me the next day and thinks she can talk, thinks I hear her. She talks to me. I love it, y'all. I think it's funny. Okay. So we're just going to take this off if I can get it off. I'm on the struggle bus with this because I'm telling y'all, it kind of stresses me out doing it this way. I feel like it's really a mess. Of course, they're watching. Oh, I love it. I love it. Look, I'm going to have them over and let them do craft. Let them do some crafts. This stuff is so easy. Kids could do it. It's really simple. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm struggling. I'm telling y'all, this stresses me out. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm just tearing it apart for no good reason, and I don't know. It goes against my brain. I'm gonna get it, and then it's gonna be a pretty quick project once, you know, I get this part done. So, if you're just hopping on, my name is Shonda. Hey, Linda. My name is Shonda, and I am from West Georgia, West Atlanta, and I just like hopping on and sharing ideas with y'all and just having fun, y'all. I laugh a lot. I feel like laughter is the best medicine out there, and I'm gonna continue to do it until I can't. I'm just telling y'all. Whether once you know the bros or when you're doing a good job with the show. Oh, thank you, Way. Thank you. Aunt Sean's struggling though with doing it because I feel like I'm tearing something up. And I don't have the right tools down here to do what I need. Y'all, Jim's been limiting my tools because, you know, he's a little stingy with them. You know, he acts like, I don't know, that he acts like they're his or something. I live in Georgia. Hey, Brandy. I live in Georgia, and in Georgia, I think it's like the law. I mean, Jim and I have been married for 30 years. I think the law is half of what's yours is mine. So if this is his tool, well, this half is mine. You can't use it without the other half. So you're going to have to let me use it too. That's how I feel. It may be wrong, but it's how I feel. That's how I feel. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside for a second. I am going to go ahead and stain this one. Let me set this back here too. I think we're going to make a tag too, y'all, to go with it, but I'm not really sure yet. Let me get my stain. I was going to do white material, but I decided on red. No, honey, what's yours? Wait, what's yours is yours, and what is his is yours. Exactly. Exactly, Linda. I'm telling you. But I really do believe in the state of Georgia. What is it called? A shared community, shared property state? So what's mine is not. That's right, Brandy. I mean, Jim knows what's up now. He knows what's up. He's not on here evidently, or he'd been chiming in already, but he knows what's up. I mean, what is his is mine for real. I mean, all right. Let me get a couple of baby wipes here, y'all. Y'all know I like to do my staining. So this is just some Waverly antiquing wax. I mean, we do it in Kentucky. I'm telling you, I believe in the state of Georgia, we're what is it called? A community property state or something like that. Okay, y'all, I'm just kidding. That man of mine, he would give me the world. Okay, so I'm just going to stain this frame, okay? And y'all, I've got an idea in my head how this is going to turn out. Y'all know how I do. We don't know how it'll turn out really until we get it done. We just don't know. But I think we'll be all right. All right. So then I just take a baby wipe and it kind of just, I like the color that it gives, and then I can still see the wood grain in it, so it's not so dark. Now if you like it darker, just use your Waverly wax and don't wipe it off, you know, or use a brown paint. You can use a paint, you know, you can use really, I like to use watered down paint for stain as well. Anything I can do, y'all, just keep from using the traditional old stain on little projects like this, I'm gonna do it, because, you know, that old traditional sticky stain, I like to call it, I use it on big projects, big furnitures, but I'm not trying to use it on something small like this. No. This comes off real easy off your hands, you know. The other stuff, not so much. So, just getting this on here, y'all. So, what y'all been up to? Do you know what I'm doing? What you doing? Is the baby wet? It's wet, Natalie. It's wet. I literally just took it out of the pack. Oh, Jim's watching. Oh, no, he's not. Jim would say, take whatever. I know, he would. Take whatever you want, Pumpkin. It's yours. Y'all, my poor husband. Yes, it's wet. And Linda, what are you doing right now? Shall I ask? Shall I ask? Does it have anything to do with the blue chair? Linda. That's just rude to even tell me that. Just rude. You must be in Greenup. Man. I'm telling you, I tried to open one down here. One of those. We have a couple of Giovanni's in our town, but they are not my Giovanni's from Kentucky. I'm going to just tell you that right now. Okay. Now, you can also, when you're doing the baby wipe, you can, there's still some on it, and you can just kind of go over it. Oh, eating steak. Oh, Jim. Jim probably didn't hear what I said earlier, so that's good. Because he's commenting something that don't pertain. He's commenting something that don't go. And the blue chair is in the house. All right. It did not be at our steakhouse tonight. No, the steakhouse is always good, Jim. But listen, you don't understand because you're not from there. But Giovanni's Pizza is where it's at. I'm just telling you, it's where it's at. I miss it. All right, I'm gonna set this over here, and then we are going to stain our little. I heard you be a. Oh, Jim is sassy tonight, y'all. Y'all don't even know. His back's hurting. Man, I get it. He sure enough is sassy tonight. Oh, y'all. If you know us, you know us. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. So this is already kind of stained, but I just wanted the stain colors to match. I didn't really want it to, you know, to be that different of a wood color. So I'm just doing the same thing to this. And it's just giving it a little bit of color so you can see the difference a little bit. It already had a pretty color on it, so I'm just really kind of darkening it just a little bit. Okay. And this little piece right here, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I think that's kind of, I think that's cute. I might use some ribbon. I don't know. Y'all know how I am about some ribbon and some bows and stuff like that. I'm not real sure. It's not my favorite. I think really the only thing I ever put bows and stuff on are door hangers and stuff like that. I'm just not really, you know, I don't know why, because I think they're gorgeous. I love bows. I actually had a bow in my hair today, but I took it out. I didn't really know if it was really appropriate to have a bow in your hair at 48 years old. You know, sometimes you gotta stop and, you know, reflect and figure out. Okay, so I just put a little bit, just a little bit darker than it was, okay? So, let me clean this up just a little bit. Get this out of the way. Get my hands wiped off so I can touch this fabric, y'all. Now let me get us pulled up here so I can see what I'm doing. So, again, if you're hopping on, hit the heart button. Let me know you're here. And the word for tonight is club, y'all. This is our club, our exclusive club that you do not want to miss out on. It's so awesome. Jim, go on. Jim. Y'all, my husband, he just don't know. Okay. All right. So, whew. Oh, it's muggy down here tonight in the basement. A little muggy. Little muggy. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and staple this on. And I'll I don't know, it's going to be so much easier. Maybe I'll just draw it. It's going to be so much easier if I, because here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually just going to put it on the back, okay? So it's going to be, you're going to be able to see the frame just like that, okay? So I think, but it's going to be easier if I chalk it off of there, but I'm just afraid I will not do it right. Okay. Decisions. Let's see. I think you know what? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to outline the outside of it, and that'll give me an idea. Then I'll know. Then I'll be good. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to cut that, and then I'm going to go ahead and chalk it and then staple it on. I just think it'll be easier if I do it that way. Much easier. Y'all, my mama's in Florida tonight, so I was like, where's Mama at tonight? But I forgot. Y'all, my mama done took her little trip down to Florida to see her friend. I'm going to tell you what, I hope at 75, 76 years old, I'm doing the same thing as her. I mean, she's just like, okay, bye, got to go. Time to go. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so y'all, I'm going to cut my, hope this works. One time, my very first live, y'all, that I ever had done, I cut it too short. Y'all should go back and watch it. It's hilarious. I am stretching it for who lived the longest. I am trying to stretch it to get it to do, and man, it was rough. Now I'll just go with it. Okay, so I'm just cutting this out, y'all. I just outlined the outside of my frame and cutting it out. I know, Natalie. I mean, I'm just telling you. Just she texted me. She said, well, I made it to Florida. Now, she went about 5 hours from us, so in the panhandle of Florida. She texted me. She's like, I made it, Shonda. I only had to stop to go to the bathroom one time. What? I mean, come on now. I've got to do more than that. I love it. She's something else. I'm going to tell you. Something else. Okay. I think I got that. Let's make sure before I cut it too much more. That would be real bad. Okay. I think we're good. Yep. We're good. Okay. So, I'm going to... Dang. I know, Natalie. Hey, Jana. I'm telling you. I know. Me too. I don't get it. How is she only having to stop and use the bathroom one time? I mean, how does that happen? How does that happen? Okay. Let's make sure this is straight on here, which is going to be a little hard to do, but all I'm doing is the strawberries anyway, so it really, the middle part doesn't matter. I'm just doing the strawberries on. It's only 2 hours. I'm telling you, Brandy, listen, my mom is something else. She is something else. I'm telling you. She cracks me up. I'm like, Mama, you could have stopped more than once. But she just gets excited and she's ready to get there. Look, we're beach bums and Mama was ready to get on the beach. I'm just telling y'all, she's ready to get on the beach. I know her. Okay, so just like that. And all we're going to do is I'm going to chalk on the strawberries. So, Brandy, you're in, I think, North Carolina. I think that's what you told me. 2 hours and this stuff. Are you? For some reason, I thought you told me you were in North Carolina. But I don't know if that would be 2 hours. I guess, or South Carolina, maybe. My cousins live in North Carolina. We used to go there all the time. And it was, I think about I want to think where they're at. And they were in, okay, so South. Okay, so my childhood best friend, Jana, and her husband moved to Greenville and are associate pastors at one of the churches there. Okay, and she loves it. She said it's awesome. All right, we're going to use our green apple, and I'm going to use light velvet. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll see. I might use Dune. I don't know. I'm going to pull out my Dune, and I'll see which one I want to use. Or can. I'll pull all these out. We'll see. Okay. Now, because I put this on a canvas, I did not fuzz it, and I'm making sure it's really, you know, down pretty well. This is like being on a fabric, and again, I'm using paste because I would not wash this. I saw this done, and I put some really cute things. Oh, really? I haven't seen this done this way. Now, I did buy some cute little strawberries, y'all. Aren't they cute? They look really real. I put some in my little embellishments jar we made last night. I filled it full of strawberries. I think it's cute. That would be cute too, though, Linda. I was just walking around aimlessly trying to figure out what I was going to do tonight. I do that sometimes. Okay, so let's just start chalking. Oh, that was a lot. Now, some of this is probably going to go behind the frame a little bit. You know, some of the strawberries will be cut off, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Not a big deal. I probably should have done my middle piece first, but I love doing things backwards. It's how I like to live life. They were like little, but oh, I bet those were cute. It's so fun because us as designers, we get our clubs a little early. Well, we get them early, like I already have next month's club, so we can order some stuff, you know, to go with things, you know, from Amazon, whatever we need, embellishments, you know, little accoutrement to go with our clubs. You know, to kind of show different ways to use them and stuff. So it's really fun to kind of, I don't know if you like that kind of thing, you know, to kind of get creative and figure out what you can do. And like tonight, I had no clue. We came back, and usually I have a plan, y'all. I make a plan at the beginning of the week. You know, I have, you know, 7 days worth of ideas. But this week, I didn't do it. I was, you know, living dangerously, y'all. I'm going to need video proof of my name dropping. Oh my goodness. Yes, let me put my bucket out here too so you can see it. I might just have to pull your name out and show you that your name's in it. Linda, you are crazy. Okay, here we go. So all I did was I chalked the just the strawberries, y'all. Just the strawberry. It's gonna be a little tricky because it is on this fabric, but y'all, it's so cute, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna set this over here because I am gonna need to use that in just a second. Linda's so funny, y'all. Linda is my cousin. We are uber close. We almost drowned together even. She let me drink gas when I was a baby. That's how close we are. I said it. Oh, y'all. She was supposed to be babysitting me, her and my sister, and they decided they didn't want to. And I was thirsty, and my daddy was cutting grass, and there was gas right there, and I turned it up. I turned it on up because I was thirsty. It was probably in a milk jug, knowing my daddy. And I probably thought it was some apple juice, y'all. You did, Linda. You did. Linda, was it in a milk jug? I feel like it had to be. I know, Natalie. I'm telling you. I mean, who needs enemies when you have family? It was, see, I told you, I knew it was in a milk jug, y'all. My daddy. Here's what I'm going to tell you about my daddy. Dan it, dan it. Dan it, dan it, dan it, dan. Y'all know what that song is? That would be Fred Sanford. That would be my daddy. Okay, y'all, look how pretty this is. So I'm going to set it back here and let it dry. So cute. I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to staple it on the back of this. So while we do this other piece, I'll let that dry. Telling you, he was Fred Sanford, y'all. Fred Sanford. He, God rest his soul, he thought he needed to save. If I'd have said, well, Dad, I've got this one little piece of thing right here, I'm gonna no, Sean, I feel like you could do something with that. I feel like you could do something with it. Gasoline in the milk jug. Yes, that's Natalie. You knew my daddy. You know Daddy would have put some gasoline in a milk jug in a heartbeat. All right, y'all. So let's. You know what? Is my little iron hot? No. It's about to be though, real quick. I'm gonna have to iron this just a little bit. So what I want to do, I know this will pull it tight, but I'm just going to cut out a little piece. For some reason, I never do this right. There we go. That's how. Okay, it is how I'm supposed to. Y'all, I don't know why. Sometimes I don't do that right. He was a hoot. I'm telling you, some of the things that man would do. My mom's favorite line was, "That man." Oh, bless his soul, man. Bless his soul. I do miss my daddy. Some of the things he would say, y'all, you just go, okay. Okay. All right, Daddy. That's your thing. Do your thing, Daddy. Okay. Make sure this don't have any. It doesn't. I'm just going to iron this just a little bit. Just make it. I just need it flat, y'all. I'm just saying gasoline. Yes, it was real harsh. So evidently I didn't ingest a ton. Just say sure thing, Papa. Yes. I didn't ingest a ton. Evidently they did take me to the hospital. I didn't ingest a ton because it was evidently full and I couldn't lift it up. So I poured it on me more, so I got burns. And I do have a burn on the back of my leg still to this day. It's just like a white spot that it burnt me. Here's some things you'd watch. Yes. 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 Oh man. Oh daddy-o, daddy-o, daddy-o. Okay. So I just put that, I wanted to put the little ring in there so I knew where to do. She poured it in her diaper. Yeah, I kind of lifted it up, evidently, is what Mom said. And it kind of went down me and then got in my diaper. I was that young. I was still in a diaper. Craziness, y'all. Craziness. Okay. So, we're just going to put this right here in the middle of this. And y'all, I'm not real worried if it's straight or not because I can straighten it up. I just put it in the center of that fabric. No big deal. And I think I'm going to use, I don't want to use white. What y'all think? Black? Maybe? Y'all think maybe black? She's just like that. I'm telling y'all, she's my cousin. It's okay. She can talk to me that way. She's like my sister. Okay, should I use black or should I use this dune and kind of coordinate? What y'all think? I'm thinking I need another color though, black. Or I could use gray. That might be pretty. Use the Storm. Maybe I should do that. That'll bring in another color. Or black. I'm thinking black. I want it to show up really well. We're going to use black, y'all. Ooh, that's still wet. Black or gray. That's what I think. I think I'm going to use black. Yeah, that's what I think too, Linda. I just feel like it'll pop more. So again, yes, I'm using paste on fabric, but I will not be washing this, so it's not a big deal. Now, I still do the same thing. Make sure just to kind of go one way so that it does not bleed up under your transfer. These are transfers, okay? These are not your standard hard plastic stencils. These are transfers that, I mean, they're a stencil-esque item, but they are made of material. They're sticky, made of material, so they're very pliable, and things will get under. And there is Miss Travelness herself. Mom made it down to Florida. Mom, we were just talking about Linda Marie feeding me gas. Oh, she'll never live it down the day I die. Our beach bum is in the house. She is. I love it. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Oh yeah, that black pops on that red. I love it. Definitely pops. Okay. Now it went through. I probably should have put my little ink mat on it, and I could have. But I'm not really concerned. Let me just get a little napkin here. You were meaner than I was not. No, I was not. I was the sweetest baby ever. Just ask my mom. She's on here. All right, y'all. Y'all, we just funning tonight. We just funning, I promise. Nothing serious. If you can't laugh, what can you do? Like I said, you need to laugh in life. So this is the backer sheet of our transfer. It has a shiny side and a dull side, okay? After I wash my transfer with just water and our board eraser, you just very easily just wash it off with water and put it back on this, and you can use it time and time again, okay? So again, tonight's word is club. Just type the word club, and I will send you guys a link, and I will post a link in the comments when I'm finished. I could probably throw Don't do that, Linda. That pizza's too good. So we're just going to get this dry. I don't want it bleeding through on my back. And because this is not ink, it dries faster than the ink. So it's okay, again, to use the chalk paste on fabric as long as you're not trying to make it permanent, which, I mean, this would be permanent. It's just a decoration, but y'all know what I mean. You're not trying to wash it, you know, like a cup, a t-shirt, anything like that. You don't want to use paste, chalk paste on. You want to use our ink. How many types of snowbirds? Oh, Linda, I told you I looked that up, and that was a beach. Those were not snowbirds. Y'all, when we were at the beach, I went live from the beach, and I chalked on a surface that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree. And my cousin and my husband tried to convince me that it was snowbirds, and it was not. We figured it out. It was not snowbirds. I'm telling y'all, they just love to pick at me. It's what they do. They love it. It's their favorite thing to do. Alright, we're just going to put this in here. Trying to get it straight, y'all. And I will cut the back off. Ooh, y'all. I thought it was cute. I thought it was super cute, actually. I even left it there for the people at the condo. Alright, hold on, let me get this straight. And y'all, we're just using this as a little cute embellishment for the center. That's what's really cool about the transfers. You can just do whatever with them. You know, get any surface. Not one of us volunteered to pack it. Hey, Yolanda. Y'all, you're crazy. I'm telling you, Linda, you are something else. Okay. So, let me just cut this extra fabric off here. And I like the little, I like the look of this, this embroidery hoop. I think they're cute. I just like the, I don't know. It reminds me of just being in, you know, your grandma's, if she sewed, I guess. My grandma did sew. And I had several aunts, and my mother is a seamstress. But would sew, you know, or whatever. Isn't that cute? It's just cute. I bring the party. You do, Linda. Look, which is why it said when we took that test today, we should be in Florida. We knew it. We knew we should. All right, so this is dry. Let's put this thing together. Let me dry this up a little bit because it is still just a little tacky. And I also use paste on this as well. So just to kind of recap, we took apart a 8x10 canvas from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to just make it a frame instead of a canvas. I like the way that the frame looks. Reminds me of Granny. She cross stitch all the time. So it's funny, I do remember her cross stitching, and I don't sew very well because I get real crazy with it. It's kind of like me trying to line something up, and it's kind of like when I do something on live and I have to redo it after the live to make it right. That's the same way I was with sewing. So I wasn't the greatest seamstress because I would have to redo it until it was perfect. And if y'all know, there is nothing that's made clothing-wise or anything that's perfect, you know, but I would need it perfect. That's why I had to quit making cakes, because if I would do my frosting, you know, my coating, and I couldn't have like one little ridge. And I realized everybody has ridges in them. Like it's not fondant, it has a ridge. I couldn't do it. It was driving me crazy, y'all. I'm just telling you, it's driving me crazy. Okay, so we're just going to, I am going to staple this on the back of this, okay? So that we have a little frame. Really easy, really simple, because your mom did it for you. Yeah, it's true, Mom. But you know how it was. Every time I would go to try to sew, y'all, it would get on my nerves so bad because I just knew it wasn't perfect, you know. Sometimes I don't know what it was, but I used to joke OCD, and I'm not joking about that anymore. I'm not going to say it. She watches, but I'm just saying, people joke about being OCD, or they say it lightly. No, it's real. So I don't joke about it anymore. Not that I joked. I'm just saying I said it lightly. You know, I just was like, oh, you know, my OCD. I don't have OCD. I do not. Okay, so I'm going to pull this tight. As tight as I can get it. And I'm just using my stapler, y'all, to staple this back on. Like I said, y'all, it was funny to see my very first live, and I cut this thing too short. You should have seen me trying to stretch it. I was nervous and stressed out, and man, it's funny. Now I'm just like, well, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world if it don't work out right. Now does it? It's all good. Oh, and by the way, this is Jim's stapler. I confiscated. He came down the other day and said, hey, where's my stapler? I said, I have no idea. Probably at Lowe's. Because this now became mine. I know, I'm horrible. He's used to me. Okay. Is that not so cute? Let me make sure I got it. No, here we go. This is straight. Super cute. All right. Now, here's what I want to do here. Let me cut this right here a little bit, though. I don't want to see that. See, these are the little things. I'll have to go back afterwards and get the X-Acto knife out and, you know, clean it up. It'll drive me crazy. Okay, so there's that. I'm telling you, Linda. All right, let me get my little, I do have some ribbon. And I thought about putting this in here and then putting a ribbon on this. I think I will use a little ribbon on that, a little piece of ribbon. All right, I'm gonna glue this on here. That's all I'm doing is just gluing it on. This with some hot glue. Hold on, we're stuck, y'all. In the cart. I'm just gonna, like I said, hot glue this on. Gives it just a cute little embellishment. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. All right, so then I'm just going to do a simple little bow like I've done many, many times, y'all. Okay, let's just a cute little one like this. I'm just going to do two. I'll see. Linda. Y'all, I'm telling you, she's wild. She is a wild one. Okay, so I just dovetailed the ends, and I am just going to, I usually have my, I got a little piece right here. You happy about that? You glad? You glad? Oh, you know what? I'm going to use a little piece of this. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to make this tag tonight. I've got this super cute little tag that I made, beaded tassel. And I was going to put it on one of our tags and in our French. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That's one of our French minis, the Delicious. Isn't that cute? But I think I've kept y'all long enough. Kept you long enough. Kept you long enough. Alright. So I'm just taking just a little piece of jute, y'all. Tying this together. Making sure it's in the middle. This jute's really cute. It's got red and khaki in it, or the tan color. The natural jute color. Alright. And y'all, got this ribbon off of Amazon. So, Amazon. I'll clean this up and then we will put this, finalize it. Okay. Pull my little bow apart, just a little. And a little hot glue right here. It might be too much for a little strawberry there. I don't know. That might be too gaudy. We'll see. Hot glue sure is hot. Very hot. Oh, it's hot. Hold it. Let me see. All right. Here's what we've got. Super, super cute. Y'all think strawberry or no? Should I put a little strawberry there? What y'all think? This is kind of cute. You think I should do a strawberry? Yes, no to the strawberry. Just a little embellishment. It's kind of cute. Kind of gives it some depth. What y'all think? Let me know what y'all think about that. Oh, sorry, Mom. Okay, look. Just a little strawberry embellishment. What you think? No strawberry? Yes, strawberry. I got a yes and a no. What y'all think? It is kind of big. The only thing is it's kind of big. I'm afraid it won't stick. Isn't it cute? It turned out really, really stinking cute. I think I'll leave it off. I'm laying the bucket on me now. Alright, so here's our let me recap real quick. This is a Dollar Tree canvas that we took apart and we stained the frame, and I used our club transfer on the back, on the canvas part, and then re-stapled it to the back. Okay, so we made a reverse basically canvas. And then I had a little embroidery hoop, and I just used some Dollar Tree fabric, and then we chalked on our the middle part of our club, and then we just used some little ribbon, and I did get the ribbon from Amazon. So that is tonight's cute little, and you could put a little hanger on it. You could make a beaded hanger for it. I like to just kind of sit mine, so I probably won't do a hanger, but anyway, that's that one. All right, Linda. Yeah, let's try her name for Happy Mail. So cute, no strawberry. All right, Brandy, I agree. I love the strawberry. I think it's really cute, but I think that it's kind of big, and I don't think it'll lay right. If it was smaller or lighter, it's plastic, but it's kind of heavy. So anyway, here we go. And this, just so everyone knows, I like tonight's. Everyone that commented will go in for next week's drawing. And I send Happy Mail out. And it's for everyone who comments on my lives while I'm live. Okay? So, if you're watching the replay, I'm so sorry. Just watch my live next time. And listen, y'all, some people were saying I wasn't coming up on their notifications. Facebook has done a lot of changes. So you have to go and look under on my page for notifications and change the priority so that you'll get notified when I go live, if you want to. So all right, y'all, here we go. Okay, see, I'm just grabbing a name. I mean, I hope it's Linda, for the love of goodness and all that is good. Oh, it's Natalie. It's Natalie. Natalie, it's Natalie. Look, I swatched. This will be. See, there's a Linda Stone. That would have been Mama, but it's Natalie. Natalie, I'm going to send you some Happy Mail, or I may just bring it to you. Natalie is my niece, y'all. So she just lives about 5 miles from me. So anyway, you won, Natalie. You won. I'm going to bring you some chalking stuff. Since you have never chalked, that is what I'm going to bring you. So anyway, her Happy Mail will be delivery. You know, it won't be through the mail. I'm just going to hand deliver hers. But thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Here's our project and comment club if you're interested. And when I get off here, I will actually put a comment in the or put a link in the comment for you guys to go look at the club. It's really great. You get this, and you get 3 sample pastes with it monthly, and it's a new exclusive transfer every single month. And it goes with, like, this is summer, and then we've got August, which I'll show y'all next week. I'll give you a little sneak peek of the club next week for that. So anyway, thank y'all for joining me. I will see y'all tomorrow night for another crazy fun show of doing who knows what. You never know with me. See y'all.